Some more wide receiver movement. Hollywood Brown signs a one-year deal with the Chiefs. Base value $7 million, up to $11 million with incentives. Matthew, just kind of an ideal fit for, an undersized but excellent vertical threat in the NFL.
This is a better NFL move than fantasy-wise. I actually think this is a downgrade for Hollywood Brown fantasy-wise because he is going to be, at best, the third option on the Chiefs offense after Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. I don't think he supplants Rashee Rice as the number one wide receiver, right? And to me what he is he's a rich man's version of MVS. Like they've ever since Tyreek Hill left, or like they drafted Mecole Hardman, they got MVS, Justin Watson as well. They've always tried to find these vertical guys that can get down, that can sort of take the top off the offense because, of course, Mahomes has this cannon of an arm. And so Hollywood Brown, who does have a much more robust route tree than MVS or something like that, but the fact is that, like, I think it was Denny Carter that tweeted this out. I apologize if it wasn't. But I think Denny tweeted something like, I can't wait to see how many pass interference calls Marquise Brown gets for the Chiefs next year, that's what's going to happen. Like, right. It's a great move for the Chiefs and for the Chiefs offense and for Mahomes, like to have a guy like Hollywood Brown. But he goes from Arizona, where he was the main, he was getting a massive target share, especially once DeAndre Hopkins was out of the lineup for Arizona, to now Kansas City, where again, like they're going to take a couple of deep shots and he'll have some good moments, like somewhere between Juju Smith-Schuster 2 years ago and MVS last year. It just doesn't feel like a great move for Hollywood Brown's fantasy value.
And to piggyback off your point, I think this is a team that is going to draft a wide receiver. I know they still need help along the offensive line as well, but if you add one more wide receiver in the first 3 rounds from this draft and a great wide receiver class, that eats into his target share as well.
Yeah, I think it just makes everything easier on the offense. The issue,
right.
Like the Chiefs just never threw deep at all last season. When they did, it just visually it looked strange. It's like I haven't seen that before. And Mahomes, that's what he did when he had Tyreek Hill. This has been taken out of his game because he hasn't had the personnel. Now Marquise Brown will take the top off the defense. It'll make it easier for Rashee Rice. And to me, the betting upshot of this is Patrick Mahomes is plus 650 to win MVP. It's just ludicrous. There is no way. That means that Patrick Mahomes is a 13% chance to win MVP. There's no way he's not more than a 13% chance. He's the best quarterback of all time. He's in his prime. He has weapons now, and he should just be plus 300 every single year.
The fact that Kelce's coming back, second year of Rashee Rice, they add Marquise Brown, Andy Reid is back as well. Yes, of course. The division is getting a little bit tougher, but still. I do think it's worth noting, though, again, we know Mahomes likes to spread it around. And last year, Kelce and Rashee Rice, the only two pass catchers on Kansas City to see at least 55 targets. And so Hollywood Brown, coming off of a down year, again, he's an improvement over everyone else they have in that receiver room, but I just don't see him having the kind of fantasy success he's had in Arizona or Baltimore, where he got, I think, a bigger target share than what he's going to get. He's going to have 4 or 5 huge games for the Chiefs. When he connects on 1 or 2 of those bombs, it's going to be awesome. But trying to predict those games are going to be tough because I think Rashee Rice is going to have a monster year next year. And I don't think Hollywood Brown coming in affects that, would be my argument, especially because we know Kelce's not going to play a ton of snaps.
Yep.
And Andy Reid literally told me at the Combine that Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce basically have the same route tree. So that they mix and match them so that they can't be double teamed and everything like that. But basically, they do the same. Rice also can play outside, but they like to have Rice inside doing a lot of the same stuff that Kelce does.
Yep.
That's what Reid literally told me to my face. And why would he lie?
Sure, it was
He's a
recorded.
2-time Super Bowl champion.
It was recorded.
It was recorded.
In
It was on
visual
tape. It was the definitive Andy Reid interview.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, everyone's
Did not win Coach of the Year, Andy Reid.
No. He did not win.
Yes.
He did not.
It's very unclear who
I'm
won
still
that.
not sure who won Coach of the Year.
We have a research team working on it.
This now wasn't Ron Rivera.
Yes.
Yeah, that much I know.
All right.
It wasn't. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.